Welcome to Talmudic Treasures. Today we are on Megillah 8. We are in the middle of a series of Mishnayot called the Ein Bains, which compare and contrast two things to one another. On today's page, we find the discussion of someone who has Saras, which is loosely translated as a form of leprosy, which is really, as the Torah describes, a spiritual disease that is found on a person's body. And there are two different types of individuals. One who is a muskar, which literally means they're closed up. They are in solitude for a period of 7 days because they're not sure at that moment what the status of this skin disease is. And then after the Kohen comes and inspects this individual and renders this individual as impure, that person is considered to be a mukhlat, someone who is definitive, certainly impure. And the Mishnah tells us in many regards they are the same as far as the laws are concerned. However, they do have some slight variations as to the procedure of how one should conduct themselves. In one matter in which they are exactly the same, the Talmud tells us they are considered to be the same inyan shiluach, zev shavin. Now when it comes to sending them out, they're equal. In the times of the wilderness, there were actually 3 camps, one inside the other. The holiest camp was called the Machna Shechina, where the Mishkan or the tabernacle, the holy temple is found. And then outside of that was the Levium's camp, and then the Israelites' camp on the outermost. And it didn't make any difference who you were, whether a muskar or mukhlat, you were asked to leave, you were removed from all 3 camps. You were completely alienated and isolated from everyone else. Some people say that the reason why they used to get this punishment was for speaking lashon hara, gossip, speaking ill about another person. A person who does that is engaged in antisocial behavior. Instead of being nice and respectful and loving your neighbor by speaking negatively toward them, you don't know how to really conduct yourself in a community setting. And therefore, to reflect and think about what you did, you're asked to be stepped outside of the community where you're hopefully going to enter with a different perspective.